Hey guys, it's Corey from Thought Soldiers. So, I just got off work, and sorry that my head is kind of chopped off here. Camera angles right now. Anyway, but I was rushed to put this message out here. So I just got off work, and I was on the phone with Amber from the Ascension Journals, and something happened today in my day-to-day life that we were talking about. And then came some purple flashes in both of our vision at pretty much the same time, probably a minute apart from one another. I was told this was Saint Germain, and that some major transmutation had just happened to be able to bring about something, who knows what. But anyways, I'm sitting down at the trolley stop, and all of a sudden on my phone I'm listening to music, and classical comes on. Okay, I don't listen to classical a whole lot. It was Johann Strauss, and it was one of his waltzes. So I then start to search Saint Germain, and there was a discussion about Saint Germain, and to be able to get into a vibrational resonance with him, start listening to the Strauss's waltzes. That's a mouthful. Johann Strauss's waltzes to get in resonance with him. So I knew that Saint Germain wanted to come through and talk, and I got a channel message, and I wanted to share it with you guys and get this out there because it is very important. So, keepers of the light, it is time to assemble. Let the course be your strength on the path to a new dawn. We know what you have been working so hard to achieve. We are aware of the discord from the agents of death that play their role in the collective ascension. It is time to transmute for the collective. Those that have immersed themselves in the shadow play hold the strength to call upon their guidance to transmute. Lean on one another as the final stages are being prepared for the masses. It's time. Assemble in harmonious triumph as we heal Gaia. So, basically, those of us that have been playing in the shadow, and what I mean by playing in the shadow is we've been doing our shadow work, our own internal shadow work. We hold the strength to be able to transmute for the collective. So this message, and this is a forewarning, isn't for everybody. This is not for the faint of heart. Transmutation for the collective is not for the faint of heart. Let me repeat that. Not everybody is meant to transmute for the collective. Everyone serves their role on the team in this whole process. If you have been on this journey for a little while, you know your role, or your role is becoming more aware to you. Or it's showing itself to you, sorry. So right now, those of us that have been doing our deep, deep shadow work, we hold the strength to be able to do this. So we are asked right now to transmute for the collective. And if you are having difficulty transmuting in any way, shape, or form, call upon Saint Germain and his twin flame, Portia. I don't know if it's Saint Portia or if it's just Portia. But they both are keepers of the violet flame, and they can come down and help you with transmutation. So if you are hitting some roadblocks right now, or there's some stuff popping up that's purging right now, and you need to transmute, call upon them. And a good way to get in vibrational resonance with them is by listening to Johann Strauss's waltzes. So I've been doing that for a little bit, and I started to channel Saint Germain, and that's what came through. So there's a lot of synchronicity popping up with this. I have one friend who told me that she's transmuting for the collective right now, and then this message came through. Right now, what's going on, and this is the way that I see it, is that all of us have our individual packages of downloads and activation codes that we have within ourselves that have been given to us by our guidance or whoever the beings that be are giving us these codes. We have the ability to take our code, like my codes that my oversoul has, could be the keys to activate codes within you that you didn't know that you had, and so on and so forth. So we are asked to, and this was a big thing that was popping in from Saint Germain, is to lean on your resonance for activation. So it's a time for us to assemble. It's a time for the team to come together, for you to meet your team, for you to meet your tribe. And we all can activate one another in our tribe. And as we collectively each individual tribe activates for one another, and we activate ourselves, we then meet other tribes to activate each other's tribes, and then pretty soon everyone ascends. And so that seems to be a key factor in here. A key factor. And I'm saying that because if any of this resonates with you at all, please contact me. Corey Mac Light, LITE 33 at gmail.com. All of my team, my people, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful star seeds and beings that we are working with one another to unsolve this mystery. There's a lot of similarities popping up. So if any of this stuff is resonating with you with activations or codes or keys at all, please reach out to me. Because I want to hear what's going on with you so we can start to unravel this more and more and start to really figure out what's going on. But I do know that the final stages are being prepared for the masses to be able to ascend. And what I love in here that he said is, we are aware of the discord from the agents of death that play their role in the collective ascension. The agents of death that play their role. Anyway, so it's really neat to see that, you know, with this good and bad, this heavy polarization and these dark things that happen and these dark beings that are out there, they serve their role in this process. And we're becoming more aware of it right now as to what their role is. So, lean on one another, guys. Lean on one another. Right now, I said that we shouldn't be relying on one another in an older video. Or my last video I put out, we shouldn't be relying on one another and that we're strong in our own journey and in our whole. But we also have things that we can activate within one another. And that's the beautiful thing of this unity and this unified consciousness that we're trying to achieve, is that we have things within our DNA and in our makeup that can activate one another's DNA and really strengthen our crystalline light bodies and things like that. And that's really beautiful. That this realization is coming through. It's also a time to make space for things to arrive. I made some space last night for things to arrive, and I was hoping that it would be space for, you know, a new job or some things like that, because I put in my 2 weeks at one of my jobs, and I created space for this message to come through. So another vital thing is creating space right now is very key. And there's a lot of us right now that we are torn inside because we're being pulled in a direction, and the direction doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense. But it says right here, let the course be your strength on the path. Let your course be your strength. And a lot of us are starting to realize that, like, whoa, our purpose, we already knew our purpose was really big, but we didn't realize the scale of our purpose. And it says right here, let the course be your strength. So that you have a path, and you are aware that you have a path, whether or not you know what the path is 100% definite. If you have 100% clarity, or you got 1% clarity on what your path is, let your path alone be the strength that you need to be able to carry forward. And this is a path to a new dawn. So yes, we are anchoring in and really cementing in these 5D energies right now, but it seems like there's still some more things that need to happen for this new dawn to arrive. So guys, a really quick little channeled message. If that resonates with you, if anything regarding keys or being a key holder or activations or codes, any of that stuff resonates with you, please contact me. Corey Mac Light, CoryMackLite 33 at gmail.com. I'm going to have my email listed in the description box. Shoot me an email, because right now we're figuring some stuff out, or at least one part of the puzzle, and it's getting awesome what's coming up. But once again, I'm not allowed, or my oversoul is telling me not to share about it yet until we accumulate more information. But if anything with keys resonates with you, definitely keys, please shoot me an email and let's talk. I'm interested to hear what you have to say, and maybe we can bring some clarity to one another or some stuff that's going on. Much love and respect to everybody out in the Webiverse. Guys, you are doing great on the ascension process. If anyone hasn't told you, I'm proud of you. This is hard. It's not easy. My life is falling apart. Things are changing. The guy I was 2 days ago is not the guy that's here today. it's such a big process of this shedding, but there's some beautiful things coming to light. And remember that right now, it's time for us to squad up. It's time for us to meet our team, to meet our tribe, and to get this ball rolling. So it's time, guys. Let's do this. Much love and respect, and I'll see you on the other side.